Hello everybody. Okay, so this is loops. So there are so many kinds of loops. You can have for loops, you can have for each loops, you can have while loops, you can have do statements or do while. I am very interested in, let's say, simple for loops. So basically you could do for, let's say, index in 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. So basically you are telling it to go from 1 all the way to 5, and I want to print index. So basically I can do something like that. When you run this, it's going to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is, all of them, okay? And basically that's how you could loop. It's straightforward, right? You can also loop, you can tell it not to go all the way to 5, but you could say less than 5, something like that. And basically now it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So basically up to just right before 5. So you can do something like that, right? So that covers a lot of options with regard to looping, right? So basically you usually when you want to loop, you have an array, for example, and you want to loop over the contents of the array. So what I could do is I can have let's for example names equal to Bob, and let's say Alice, and let's say Tom and Eve, right? For example, something like that, Eve, and then basically I want to loop from 0, right, all the way to names.length or count, right? So basically, and I want to print names of index, right? And basically that's what I would like to print. And basically here is a loop that will loop over the names from 0 all the way to count -1, the one right before the count -1. So basically that's how you could do this, you know, and these dots are called the range. So you can define a range that goes all the way from 0 all the way to names count -1, right? So that's the range. The other thing also is this is a for loop, right? You can have a for each. For example, you could say name in names, and you can print name, something like that, and that's a for each. This is a very common, so let me comment out this one so that you could see that I'm only printing the names. This is very common. Basically this is really common for each statement, and I think this is also listed at the top here. Here is names for each name in names, and you print, and we're good to go, right? So basically that is the most simplest loop. You can read about while loops, straightforward. You just define a condition and then a statement. You can do that also, but I'm interested in loops. These are loops. Very simple, very straightforward. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.